Okay, this is the quest, and I'm going to show you how to build a SubCity here. So first I'm gonna teach you a little trick here. You've got your resources, right? And they don't update all the time, like in real time. And one way to go is, okay, 25,800. Take a conscript like 1 unit, confirm, and it's done. And then it reloads the whole thing. So if you produce a lot of resources and you need like 1000 and you don't want to wait for the refresh to go manually, automatically I mean, then you can do it manually by just spending resources. Okay, so we're going to go to Heroes. Oh, cool. Well, Dios basically said he has 4 tiles to go before he's able to go to a new city we are going to target in a few days. So this is close to Sachi, city level 4, and I have a tile level 6 and a tile level 7. On a tile level 7 you can build a laboratory which increases the resource production for this city only. But I have no idea what boosts it gives. So what I want to do is to build one, because we are in the beta and I don't really care if I build one city and I don't like it and I can destroy it then. So to build a subcity, you have to go there and you can either build a fortress or a subcity. And you can only build a subcity if you've got 9 tiles that belongs to you. If one of them belongs to an ally, it doesn't work. If one of them belongs to someone that has been captured, it doesn't work either, which is a shame, to my opinion, because you should be able to take the lands of the people you have captured, especially when they are not playing anymore. So it's a waste of tile. So it should be we should be able to take those tile back. So we're going to build it. SubCity. So this is important. I didn't read it the first time I built a SubCity because yeah, lazy. And I didn't know that, but subcities can be occupied and destroyed by other influences. So yeah, you build a subcity, but if anyone takes it, then your subcity is gone. All the buildings are destroyed, and all the troops that belong to this city are probably killed on site instantly. Maybe even if they are attacking other cities far away. I don't know how it happens for sure, but it looks like the city gets destroyed completely, and I have no idea what becomes of the units, and I just think they disappear into thin air, but it didn't happen to me yet. Hopefully it won't. So when building a subcity in land owned by the Alliance, the building time is reduced. I don't really understand what that means, because you cannot build a subcity on the land of any ally. It won't allow it. So I can only guess it is related to the cities here. I think this gives some kind of it has some kind of a range, an area where the time is reduced. So we're going to try it. So this is what it costs. No orders, cool, because there are short supply of them, and a few resources. Well, that's a lot at the beginning, but it's definitely worth it. Ta-da! And 4 hours and a half. So I have really no idea what it meant by 1/3 of the time, because it doesn't seem like I have no idea how it works. I don't understand. So yeah, that's it. And we are not definitely not going to wait for 4 hours. So I'm going to show you what my other SubCity, so you can have an overview of what you can do there. So the requests, it is both the name of my player, my nickname basically, but also the name of my main city. And then we have Death Star. Yeah, everybody has watched this famous movie, I guess. You know. I hope you know what I mean. Okay, so this is Death Star, and so you have access to exactly the same buildings as in the main city, all of them, except if you build it on a level 6, 7, 8 or 9 land, then you are supposed to have extra buildings. I don't know if those stack. I mean, I don't know if you take a level 6, then you get the bank, and if you take a level 7, then you have the bank and the other building for the resource boost. I don't know, and I don't think so. And anyway, in the beta, it seems that this feature is broken because Dios actually built a SubCity on a level 6 or 7, and it didn't have any additional building. So I don't know how this is supposed to work. Maybe it doesn't yet. But what is most interesting about the SubCity is this building, the stargazing platform. Well, what it does is increasing the fame limit, and maybe you have seen it, but probably not. Fame. I'm almost full, and I actually was full at 18,000. I couldn't go higher. And basically the default maximal value is 15k with my main city, which we can see here, infrastructure. I have the stargazing platform level 5, and it costs a lot. It's the most expensive building in the game, like 800 or something, 800,000 stone at the end. Crazy. And because I have this one level 5, then I get 5 times 600 fame, maximal fame. So 18k. And with my other SubCity, then it's just level 1 yet, but you can upgrade it to level 5 as well. So 600, 12, 18, 24, 30, 100. And so if you start thinking about it, let's do a simple mathematic thing. Building a SubCity costs you 9 tiles, but if you when you upgrade the stargazing platform level 5, it gives you 30 additional territories. So it costs you 9, but eventually you can build 30 more. And I figured that building SubCities was the only way for unlimited expansion. So let's say you have 10 SubCities, or 9 SubCities and 1 main city, so 10 cities in total. Then with the stargazing platform level 5 on every one of them, you get 30k plus the 15 first k, so you can own 450 territories with 10 SubCities. And that's the only way you can expand. The only way. building subcities is like the long-term game. Like, if you don't, then you will be stuck at some point because you will reach the limit, and because you will reach the maximal fame you can, then you cannot get more here, and you're stuck. So you must not get stuck, and you must build subcities before reaching the 18k. Otherwise, you will have to drop lands and build it to increase your territories. Well, one thing I didn't like about it was this: you have to build them all over again. It is boring. Like, it takes so much time to build the 5 of them, and this one, and this one, and all the temples, and the reserve barracks, and the barracks, and yeah, it takes a lot of time. The market is one of the things you should build first, because once you reach like 5 subcities, since each of them increase the trading rate by 10%. So here my current ratio is 10 for 5. I pay 10, I get 5. But I just saw this to 1/3, meaning you can only have 3 markets. The maximal ratio you're gonna get is 10 for 6. You will never have more than that. Too bad. But anyway, it's better than 10 for 4, like by default. One thing I really liked was a warehouse, because you just increases your own storage capability. This is really important, especially now that I produce so much, because overnight I am like 1 million stone most of the time when I wake up, and I did reach the limit a few times. So warehouse. Also, it increases the tax here, and with each district, each of them increase the total gold you get by 10%. So the more subsidies you've got, I think the more it stacks somehow. I'm not sure about it, but well, definitely the more subsidies you got, and the more gold you're gonna produce. Another really important and interesting thing to notice is the production here. So I wrote this in the tutorial. I wrote like in early game, but this produced 5,200, and those 5 and 5,500. So in total it's 11,000 and 10,400. So 21,400 in total. And 21,000, it's a lot, and you're not gonna get it even with level 9 tiles, because you basically pay 9 tiles and you get 21,000 resource production. So it means each tile produces about 2,200 something. So you won't match this rate with any level 9. So having a subcity with maximal resource buildings produce more than having level 9 tiles. So it's the only way to expand, and the best way to produce more resources. And you can own 5 armies in each of them. It's not the same heroes as the other one. I have 5 armies in my main city, and I have 4 armies in my second city. So, and they are all really low level. I don't train them, I don't have time. It is really hard to make another set of 5 armies. It's incredibly hard. But yeah, it's pretty useful, because then you can build new armies that are not made to deal damages or be really strong, but only to do siege damages, and that's really helpful when you want to take other cities, whether it is from players or from the game cities, because you do a lot of siege damage. Okay, they are weak, most of them, but you've got your real armies from your main cities to handle the troops, and then the weak ones just go through. So that's it about this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a few things, and well, see you next time for another tricks and stories and such. Bye bye.